It's important that police officers train for dangerous scenarios, such as those that might result in use of force or firearms. In Edina, officers lean on MILO for that training, an interactive program giving the participants the opportunity to interact in a scenario as though it were real life. Let's go over to the South Metro Public Safety Training Facility where Officer Aaron White is with Sergeant Tom Draper to tell us more about MILO in this episode's segment of How's It Work?
Thanks, Brian. We're back at the South Metro Public Safety Training Facility for another segment of How's It Work, to learn a little bit about some of the equipment we use behind the scenes at the police department. And for that today, I'm joined by Sergeant Tom Draper with the police department. Tom, thanks for being here.
No problem.
We're in one of the classrooms at the training facility. Tell us what it is that we're looking at here. What is the equipment here?
Well, this is what we consider or call the MILO system. It's a decision-based scenario training as far as use of force.
What are the advantages of training with a simulator here versus live fire with a firearm?
Well, live fire standing on the range is you're shooting on a piece of paper. Mm-hmm. Here you actually have a scenario displayed on the screen out there, and the officer has to make a decision. They have to decide whether they shoot or not shoot. They have to give the person commands while they're doing this.
Tell us a little bit about some of the pieces and parts here. On your belt there you have basically a red handgun, fits in your
yes.
holster.
It's a typical gun that we carry, the Glock, and it is off a laser or infrared.
Sure. That
goes off the wall here. So
and that
we have the white wall, obviously, that a scene is projected on, and then the scenario is played out. The machine will read from the infrared, the laser of the gun, where the shots are. It will actually show the shots. Mm-hmm. There's a targeted area that we want to hit, and the computer will register those.
Well, how about a demonstration? Can you give us a little overview of how it works?
I would love to, Aaron.
Very good.
Now this is where the officer would be coming up, and you'd see the harassment or whatever is going on there. Police, get away from him! I see him with a knife, so I'd pull out my handgun or some sort of weapon. What's in your hand? Put it down!
What do you want me to do?
Put it down! This is where the officer would be ordering him to stop, move away from the body, and go down to the ground and handcuff him. Don't come towards me, stay right there! So the officer would use lethal force so that the officer's not insulted. Now at this point, we do a debrief.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the demonstration, the overview of the system today.
You're very welcome, and I hope it was helpful.
Thank you. Sergeant Tom Draper with the Edina Police Department, and we'll return to Brian in the studio.
Thank you, Aaron.